Good evening, everyone. I am Obi-Wan, yes, that Obi-Wan, and welcome to Smackdown. The aftermath of the Royal Rumble continues as we are bringing back in 2 weeks the St. Valentine's Day Massacre and a three-way or triple threat elimination, however you see it tonight, to determine who will be the number one contender for the WWE Championship. But let's kick things off with the WWE Champion defeating Seth Rollins, the master of the Diamond Cutter, Diamond Dallas Page. Will this be a one and done for Diamond Dallas Page at the St. Valentine's Day Massacre? Or will he headline WrestleMania? The first of an era? I don't know. Well, I don't know. DDP has been in the wrestling business for a very long time. We'll see. That's loser talk. I mean, sure, you would like to carry the legacy of the WWE, but I highly doubt that you will defeat whoever is the number one contender at the pay-per-view. Now, I could be wrong. I could be. And again, regardless of who wins, yeah, sit, Jacob. I'm gonna put money that the man's gonna lose in 2 weeks. Well, nonetheless, encouraging words by Diamond Dallas Page as we get ready for action tonight on Smackdown. And a bit of a measure of revenge for Michelle Alexander at the Royal Rumble. But will she get revenge tonight against the leader of the LWO, Ramirez?
Making her way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Michelle Alexander.
And history runs deep between Michelle and the LWO as we go back to August at SummerSlam. Alexander trying to contain the LWO, but more importantly, keeping the Women's Championship, as all members were the number one contenders. And again, looking back at the footage, it wasn't even close, as the LWO taking control of the former champion, as all members won the championship. And for most of the year, the LWO was ripping up the WWE. And we saw on Monday a 2-on-1 attack on Michelle, as Minnie and Pristine picking things back up from August. Again, brave for her to take on the LWO, but 2 and 3-on-1 situations would not bring revenge for the former women's champion. As Michelle, not waiting for Minnie to get into the ring, she wanted to take care of business right now. And Alexander picks up a steel chair, and here we go. Damn announcers. Nonetheless, Michelle, and here it comes. Michelle Alexander, steel chair. Dealing with stomps. Stomp? Sorry. And again, another shot with the steel chair. And months of frustration as Michelle hard whips Ramirez. And again, Michelle with the steel chair in hand. And here it comes. Michelle in the shot to the midsection. And I can dig it. As the referee is in the ring, this is no disqualifications, no countouts went by pinfall, submission, or knockout. As Michelle underneath the ring for a weapon. And Minnie doing many things. Back into the inside the ring. And a pay dirt on top of the table. Maybe stop hitting the table. Maybe you need to do that. And again, a fight between Minnie and Michelle, as Michelle now hard whips into the table. And oh my, see, this is what I'm talking about. As Laida now, oh shit, she slapped her silly. Damn. Don't mess with Laida Vega. And trying to go with a slap of her own, not as effective. Trying to go, keep slapping. As Laida now, with a spinning clothesline. And Vega exits the ring as Minnie now. I'm kind of confused, so I mean, why doesn't Laida join in the 2-on-1 assault? As both Minnie and Michelle getting back to, well, Minnie back up. And I think Michelle is about to go back down, setting up for the RKO. And the RKO connects. And just like that, it is all over. Into the cover. And the LWO wins again. And something has to be done for Michelle Alexander. Again, 2 and 3-on-1 assaults. Is it going to cut it? I've been saying this for quite some time. Who can stop the LWO? As we continue with more of Smackdown. We are back on Smackdown, and the actions of what that guy did leading up to the Rumble were atrocious. Don't you baby me, I'll knock your block off.
Making his way to the ring from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds, the Intercontinental Champion, Adam Cole.
And more importantly, it's how he won the title. As we take a look back last Sunday at the Royal Rumble, Adam Cole sledgehammer shot to the face of the former Intercontinental Champion Pete Dunne. And that is all over. You are not going to win with a shot like that. And that's how Adam Cole is your new Intercontinental Champion. As Pete Dunne out of commission for some time, and more importantly, where does Cedric Alexander fits into all of this? Because until Cole came into the picture, he and Pete Dunne were having a pretty damn good match for his debut. And you also had to look out for Adam Cole because you also had the Era in your corner as well. Will the Undisputed Era get involved, or will Cole be a man just like that man? Are you a man, Hope? As we go to JoJo for the introduction.
From Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
We saw Pete Dunne had an excellent match with Savage before the Rumble. Now it's Cole's turn to face one of the all-time great Intercontinental Champions of all time. And I mean, just think about it, along with Liz and Queen Sherry at ringside. Maybe both of them would have slapped the shit out of Cole, just like what Laida did to Michelle Alexander earlier this evening. Knock some sense into the damn man. Nonetheless, this should be a good match. A former Intercontinental Champion, the current Intercontinental Champion. Again, I just like saying Intercontinental. As Cole set up for the pay-per-view in about 2 weeks. And here we go again, winner by pinfall, submission, or knockout. As the referee with his punk ass calls for the bell, and here we go. And again, an inverted atomic drop, taking down the IC champ. Again, Savage kind of angry about what he did to Pete Dunne at the Royal Rumble. Again, right hand punch taken down Cole again. And again, the early going, it looks like Savage is in control, trying to go for a, wait a minute, what a move by Adam Cole, quickly goes into the cover, and a 1 count. And just like that, it could have been over. Kick to the back. That's Cole now, trying to get somewhat position as Savage now, and a hard whip into the turnbuckle, and why Iota? Getting good reversal by Adam Cole. And Savage rolls out to the apron. And a right hand punch taken down Randy Savage. As Cole now on the outside. Referee doesn't count. Can't count. Can't even count to 3, maybe. Trying to go for a super kick. And what are you doing, Cole? I'm telling you, I'm gonna knock your block off, son. And Cole in complete position right now, in complete control. As Savage trying to get out of that situation and does. And Randy now with a double axe handle. And that's forearm by Adam Cole. Triple kick to the kneecap. As Cole throws Randy Savage back into the inside of the ring. And again, a knee to the back of the neck. And again, Cole trying to take complete control of the match, and so far is succeeding. And again, no interference from the Undisputed Era as of yet. As Cole getting Randy back up. And what a slap, the disrespect of that man, of that guy. No, what were those guys, said Jekyll. Adam Cole now crying and going into the cover. And just a quick 1 count. And Cole now kick to the gut. What is... I'm just going to super kick spree, just kicking fans, kicking refs, kicking announcers. Randy Savage now trying to go with more right hand punches into the turnbuckle. And here comes the madness. Connects with the crossbody. And Savage now climbing up, going for his patented elbow drive. I was about to say patented power driver. That's a good reference. And the elbow connects. And Savage goes into the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Randy Savage has won the match, defeating the newly Intercontinental Champion.
Here is your winner, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Give that man a title shot. And a huge victory for Randy Savage, as we will come back with your main event on Smackdown. Huge win for the Madness. Well, coming up for your main event, an Extreme Rules elimination match to determine who will be the #1 contender for the WWE Championship. We are back live, and this is your main event of the evening, as all 3 competitors, legends, and future stars are in the ring. Who will be the #1 contender for the WWE Championship at St. Valentine's Day Massacre? And so here we go, Andre the Giant, the Velveteen Dream, who eliminated The Rock back at the Rumble, and Jake the Snake Roberts. And here we go in a nice body splash. And this is going to be tough for Velveteen, trying to take down Andre, and the history between Jake the Snake and Andre the Giant. As Velveteen trying to go with a single leg drop kick. And it's time for Jake the Snake to take a break, I guess, maybe. And again, looking at the strategy, I think both Velveteen and a drop kick taken down. And a knee to the face, keeping Andre the Giant down. And this is the strategy that both Velveteen and Jake needs to do, keeping Andre on the ground. And what a suplex. A T-bone variation and a big boot taking down the Velveteen Dream. As Andre now, and again, just manhandling the up-and-coming Velveteen Dream. As Andre now, in a back rake. Meanwhile, Jake the Snake back into the inside of the ring. Again, trying to go for a 2-on-1. As Jake takes down, and Andre takes down Snake. And people are just taking one another down. As Andre now exits the ring. Meanwhile, into a small package. And referee with his punk ass into the cover. And a 1 count. Meanwhile, Andre with a sledgehammer. Damn the sledgehammer. Chest first. And Andre taking complete control of the match. And the axe handle taken down. And out goes Andre. And a nice Russian leg sweep by Jake the Snake. As Jake now trying to take control of the match. And an elbow to the chest. And again, Jake just taking out the heart out of the Velveteen Dream with 3 elbow drops to the chest. And in comes Andre. And Andre now with a nice gorilla press slam. And again, good leg sweep. And out goes Andre again. And Velveteen Dream. And a hard Irish whip to the outside. As Andre is back in the inside of the ring. And again, good strategy. And in comes the Dream, and in comes the Snake. And again, here we go. Back in this triple threat 3-way elimination match. However, you see it. And a clothesline taken down. As the Dream now trying to go for something in a clothesline by Andre. And out goes Jake the Snake. And now it's Velveteen Dream and Andre the Giant in a nice backbreaker. And what a drop by Andre. And a good night for the Velveteen Dream as the referee goes into the cover to end an elimination for Andre. And so it has come down to Andre the Giant and Jake the Snake. Robertson, what a move by the Snake. And it's only a matter of time as Jake goes into the cover. Referee in a long 1 count. And who will move on to the pay-per-view as Jake setting up and into the DDT. And that is all she wrote as Jake goes into the cover. Referee going into position 2 and a kick out. And Jake the Snake setting up for the DDT yet again. As Jake in position and another DDT. As Jake goes back into the cover, and again we might have a new #1 contender. And Jake the Snake wins as again we have a new #1 contender.
Here is your winner, Jake the Snake Roberts.
And a good performance for Jake the Snake in the Rumble, coming into Smackdown and has won a #1 contender spot to face DDP at St. Valentine's Day Massacre. As I am Obi-Wan, yeah, that's a snake, man, I'm out of here. And we will see you next time for NXT. Until then, have a good night.